Welcome back to Watchin Baseball. We finished up all of the game 163s, and now we're moving on to some fun wild card games. And surprisingly enough, Jake, a lot of the 163 games were good games. The wild card games, not many. You know, there's since 2012 to 19, 16 wild card games, if my math's correct there, and there's only a couple good ones. So we're going to watch the good ones. This is a good one.
Yeah, I think, for the wild card game, and this is just an early Jake theory, but you can kind of line up your pitching better. So it looks like there's a lot of really good pitching performances, which are good, but that doesn't necessarily make for the best content we're trying to do. This one, on the other hand, we're probably not even going to do it justice if you're a big-time A's or Royals fan. A's have a 5-run inning in the 6th. Royals score 3 in the 8th, and we're going to jump into the 9th inning where they tie it up, and then we go into extras. But, this game is awesome on a lot of levels. Royals get 7 stolen bases in this game, and I believe you and I were both... There was a time when John Lester was found out he couldn't throw to first. I think it was this game. Or maybe this game just announced it to the national stage. And a lot of people are probably shocked to see that John Lester was on the A's also. But, yeah, man, and this was kind of this fun Royals team that ended up getting a title. They would run on you every chance. I think we might see some of that here. An A's team with, Coco Crisp, Sam Fold, our guy, Josh Donaldson, Josh Reddick. So, yeah.
It's crazy. This playoff, we can talk about it after. Let's just get straight into the game. This one's brought to you by the shop at jomboymedia.com. Shop.jomboymedia.com. Go get yourself some hats, some shirts, whatever you want. Jake's hat, this shirt. All right. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. A's are 3 outs away from winning and advancing. Royals had a big rally in the bottom of the 8th inning to come within 1 run. A's loaded them up, top 9, couldn't do anything. Here we go. Our good friend, Sean Doolittle, on the mound, Jake, but probably not a good memory for him.
Yeah, probably not a top memory for him.
He probably likes remembering the 19 World Series more.
I think that's fair. And, you and I were going through the box score looking at how we should attack this game. And, the past couple half innings before this are equally entertaining, but it's also, very speed slows down the game baseball. A couple intentional walks, some bunts, some taking bases, and yes, it's fun, but I think it's also slow baseball.
Pickoffs. Speed does slow down the game. It's true.
That's a classic line, huh?
Classic line. That a lot of people would be like, what do you mean? And then the first time they see it, and they see 5 pickoffs in a row, they're like, oh, I get it. Speed does slow down the game.
How about this beard by Doolittle? A little wider, a little thicker, a little grosser.
I like how he rests his face on the glove like that.
The mustache areas. I can talk on a gross mustache area, and he's got that going.
Was that a long run? Or was Reddick playing deep?
It depends where he was positioned. It's top of the 9th, so he's probably playing pretty deep.
Yeah, I think he was playing deep.
If Willingham's got some strong shift stuff, I'd assume so. Because, that's Reddick out there, I think. He's a well-known, pretty good defender.
Just a little bloop. Dunks it right in there.
Thought it might go for a double at first.
So who do they pinch run with now? This is a team full of Dyson.
Yep.
They already used Gore the inning before.
Saw him at spring training, still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And we're about to watch the 90-foot dash.
The 90-foot dash, that's a good line. And pickup. I believe in Steven Vogt.
The box score did not tell us how many pickoff attempts there will be, so I'm assuming we're about to see a few people. Buckle up.
Outside fastball. Here it comes. I mean, Doolittle throws 9. It's a nice pitch. Spotted it.
And took a strike 0-1.
Yeah, he
the toughest bases to steal. From the 7th inning on, he's got 22 stolen bases.
high fastball. Coming back has been good for him.
Did you hear that? 22 stolen bases after the 7th inning for Dyson. Leads the league. It's pretty good.
It's nuts. And that's like,
36 bags this year.
I wonder what analytics guys say about this Royals
Bunt
team.
by Escobar right back to the mound. Doolittle will go to first.
That's an easy bunt to lay down because Dyson's so fast that, like, it's almost, who cares about placement? Just drop it. They're not going to go for the double play or the force out at second.
You almost like dare him to throw to second.
It's not worth the risk at all.
Right?
Because they're giving you an
that
out.
wasn't a good bunt.
Now it's 2 outs to go, and you advance.
And, I mean, the other perk here, and I know all the analytical, non-bunting stuff, et cetera, but like we just said, basically any single is going to score Gerard Dyson.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a coin flip. You haven't – this was mean, but my brain jumped to Todd Frazier. It's like – so I'm sorry, Todd.
Get off Todd's ass.
Yeah. Who's this, your guy Aoki?
Aoki, yeah. What's Aoki up to these days?
I genuinely don't know.
Nori Chika Oki. What the? Oh, his full name is Norichiki. Norichika. Because the baseball pronunciation has Norichika, and I never knew his full name was Norichika.
I did not either. I knew him as Nori.
Aoki. He hasn't played since 2017. He's old. He's like 37 years old now.
More than 2,000. And now he's in the bigs, and you talk about a big moment here in Kansas City.
Okay, a little third base coach love.
Yeah, you know,
Sure.
He's sweating bullets over there probably.
1 game playoff. Big game James, another one of your guys.
Just one of the greatest self-nicknames ever.
He looked like he was having a blast. He kind of looked like Plouffe there.
He knows what's going on.
We talked about disrupting the tempo.
Come on, Sean. Get it done.
Man, we talked about this a little with him, and I think I'd even want to talk about it more next time because I know you're a big pitch count guy. To be almost a fastball only pitcher and then have a 2-0 count come up, that's got to be a tough feeling sometimes.
Just got to hit your spot.
Trust it. Execute.
Aoki asking the umpire if that was going to be a ball. Yeah, dude.
You already know.
No need to ask me.
The Aoki Dokies. Proud. Guys, I don't like that nickname.
Oh, they're going off speed here.
Off speed.
Told you. Super off speed. Didn't even throw the ball.
The most off speed.
That Sogard, the second baseman, has to keep the runner Dyson so close.
I mean, they were what? They were up 7-3 with 6 outs to go. Getting a lot of pictures of my nephew right now.
Like that.
Just a base hit. There goes Dyson. Throw to third. He is safe.
Oh, that is such a fucking risk, man.
Crank it. Easily safe.
Oh, man.
And so I looked at the box score of this game, so I knew this was coming. And I think that's interesting, too, that we're talking about bunting. Like, you know, now you got Dyson at third.
Dude, that was so close, though. Imagine if he was out there. That was so close.
Peg there, it's like game over.
Now a fly ball ties the game.
That's crazy. I wonder how much that changes the win expectancy or whatever.
Fly ball right field. Reddick, a long run, makes the catch, but that's going to tie the game.
really rewarding about that whole thing.
Right.
I mean, the instant satisfaction of that steal.
I
Dude.
mean, it feels odd that they did it in reverse, right? Like, why not have Dyson try to take second and then lay down the bunt? But it worked.
I don't think they told Dyson to run. Like, I think that's his call and only his call.
Oh, sure, but they told the first guy to bunt.
Yeah.
Great bat at bat by Aoki.
That's all.
And I mean, he was pinch running on this Royals team. You know he was going at some point. He just took third. He would have taken second.
Lorenzo Cain with a
Jeez,
bullet to
hot
short,
shot.
loved by Lowry.
Baseball's scary.
I mean, what
Get
did
Lowry.
Doolittle even do? Like a little fucking bloop.
And that's
A bloop
Again,
in speed.
you know, baseball has ways of quantifying things, but yeah, what just happened to Sean Doolittle on the mound?
Who that's going to be.
Yeah.
You see the starting times on TV.
Dude, the next inning, Doolittle comes back out,
Whoever plays
and the first runner gets on base. He had to be like, come on. And then they bunted him over to second again. But he got out of that at that time. So let's skip all the way forward to the 12th inning. Do we want to watch the top 12?
Yeah, let's
Soto hurt his left thumb.
Well, here, I found this spot.
I found this spot.
Sure.
Yeah, so Josh Reddick walked.
Jason
Which we didn't need
Frazier,
to
new
watch.
pitcher, just came in.
Soto again, my mistake. Cayaspo had been 0 for his last 16 with runners in scoring position, not the A's, of course.
Oh, wait, they've already taken the lead here. This is a bad spot.
Okay, not a good spot.
I
then.
blew it. I mean, now everyone knows what happened.
Missed outside.
And I'm over it now. Let's just go to the bottom 12.
1 and 2.
Okay, bottom 12. We're sorry, A's fans. We tried. We tried our very best.
Sometimes, it just don't work out. We're not watching that.
Just giving up a run, it might take the air out of your sails a little bit. But you gotta
So the
say,
A's are
one
back
anyway.
to 3 outs away from winning this
We'll get
game.
one, let's get two.
Yes.
If you want to know what happened, Reddick walked. They sacrificed him to second. A wild pitch got Reddick to third base, and then a single scored him. So very similar.
I think we got Dirty Dan Otero in the game here.
Hosmer is on deck as they face Dan Otero.
Guy and his wife behind in the crowd.
Good
I
look.
like him.
And Justin
What are your memories of Dan Otero?
Raul Ibanez is on the Kansas City
Yankee
roster.
spring training this year, right? Was he there? Did I dream that?
I have no idea.
He has a knack for some October
I
magic.
remember him on Cleveland, and he was okay.
That was a nice pitch.
Ball and a strike.
With Cleveland, he had some good years. I mean, he had a really good year out of the pen. In
Jim,
2000.
did you see that Royals bench? That's your dream bench.
I missed it. What was it? That was a huge swing.
It was Ibanez and Kratz.
Oh, holy smokes. Yeah. That is a dream bench. I mean, you want to win games.
He just played that little ditty that they
Those
played
guys
all
with all
over.
those, like,
Everybody
young
clapped their
speedsters.
hands. I was saying, what do you think they've been doing for 4+ hours?
How many times do you think Kratz and Ibanez made jokes about them pinch running?
It's maybe overused.
Good amount.
Coach,
Nobody's
me or
left this
Dyson?
place. Even when it was 7-3.
Nice play, everyone.
Cayaspo made the play in the throw.
Nice
By
play.
Cayaspo, who just came in to play first base, Jim.
Yep.
You know what they say.
Yeah, and Otero, it's his first batter too. So
Incredible
If you move into the next half inning to play first base, the ball's going to find you.
that's it, a classic signing.
Speed slows down the game.
Yep. Someone's up with his wrist.
And 5 of those 6 stolen bases coming in the
Stretching.
There's Terrence.
with the Royals behind and trying.
I like the
somehow
fan wearing the number 7 jersey with the hand on his hip, just kind of
to scrape
posting
their
up,
way back in, and
looking
they
good.
did.
Let's see if he's still doing
Knows
it.
knows he can't control it, but also thinks he can a little bit.
Look at him. Backwards hat.
Hosmer.
Dude's
Ooh,
great.
Dan wanted that one.
Oh,
Who you rooting for here?
Just the ball, I think.
Okay.
That's not great for the ball right there.
Hosmer's got Poppy, hit 9 home runs this year.
Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez and Kratz, man. That's like 2 secret agents.
I know, like, the world kind of turned on Hosmer, but was he crazy overrated for a while?
I think that's why the world turned on him.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, right? Like, his stats were never amazing, and he signed that huge contract, and it was, a lot of, like, intangible type shit, they said. Which sometimes can be true.
I think there's a little bit of intangibles, but I think it's also, like, being hot.
He's a good baseball player.
Solid. Good defender. Can handle the bat, but, I mean, the money he got.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. Uh-oh. Deep thought.
Which I won't shame him for getting paid. I would have signed the same contract, so.
Yeah.
Over it.
Jake's over it.
I could see you and Bob Melvin getting along.
1-2 pitch.
Yeah. I'd just say hi and be very respectful.
Yes.
And he'd say hi back and ask who I am, and I'd say, your lips are hard to read sometimes.
Very little joking between you two.
It's very serious, me and Bob. And it's good. You need to have a relationship like that. So he's just going low and away this entire time.
Looks like he's aiming there.
Low and away. Low. Oh, that guy is asleep? That guy would, maybe he was like, exasperated.
Yeah. It was the anguish of watching baseball.
Being 2 outs away. I don't know, man. That guy might be asleep.
In the air to left center field. Gomes is back,
Woo.
and so is Ford, and the ball is off the wall. Hosmer around second. He's
Oh, his eyes were wide looking at that third base coach. Like, are you going to send me? Are you doing it?
Let's do this. Come on, coach. That's a bad feeling.
He drives the ball to left center field.
Yeah, I mean,
Whenever I see a ball go up in the air, when
a
it's
fly
right
ball
side, I figure Sam Folds gonna
wins the
make this
game.
play. One, great hitting by
that guy's
Hosmer,
asleep.
great at bat,
That guy's asleep.
shows great power. But no, too high off the wall.
Okay, so that hit the wall, right?
Yeah. Imagine if those guys, like Gomes couldn't get up.
Great hustle by Gomes.
You know what I mean? Like they just like hurt themselves, and that's how the game ended. That'd be wild.
Well, we're still down a run, right?
Yes. Sorry. Okay. Well, in this, imagine the game was tied, and those guys get hurt, and that ends the game. Wow. Imagination's a crazy thing.
Same exact play happens next at bat.
Way up in those seats.
Off that padding.
It's like perfectly placed.
Yeah.
You got foot to the left. Gomes can get it. A foot to the right. It's crazy. Foot lower.
Ran it inside and missed.
I think this is your guy.
Yeah.
Christian Colon.
Yeah. When we did the World Series, we had a lot of, or I saw some comments from Royals fans like, yeah, it makes sense that you don't remember him, but I will always remember him. And that also makes sense.
I mean, he's got like, I don't know, a couple of the top 10 best hits in Royals past 30 years.
Is this the hit? Yep. It's a sick sport.
A lot of kids dream of being Babe Ruth or Aaron Judge or Mike Trout. I was the little kid that dreamed of being Christian Colon.
I mean, what a brutal sport.
This is just
that
an excellent read by
swinging
Hosmer. Sees it right away,
bunt.
breaks. Josh Donaldson has no chance.
It is a great read by Hosmer to just go, but I think you have to.
But even then, couldn't make
I mean, you're anxious as is.
Mm-hmm.
because game, tie, and run. But, yeah.
Ooh,
Moose.
that was good. Solid contact on the chest bump.
How resilient is that Royal bunch?
Little inside Jomboy Media. Someone referenced Moustakis as the Moose once, and that stuck with me.
The Moose, another player. The Moose.
Heard from the Moose.
Glenn Perkins was on the bump.
Milton has gone to the Oakland bullpen.
Handsome Glenn
Brought on
Perkins.
The left-hander, Fernando Abad.
Downs trying to
Tied
get
at
the whole
8.
stadium up. Stadium's like, we're up, dude. It's just like a commercial break. Come on.
Already happening.
Come on.
We don't even see the commercial here.
So let us just figure this out.
Had a fantastic year for the Oakland A.
Fernando Abad.
Abad's a pretty bad last name for a reliever, huh?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
A
Ball
bad day for Abad.
Ball 4 is still pretty bad for a pitcher.
Yeah. Luckily, he's an Aussie.
13-game losing streak, but he's been sensational for Oakland. Alex
Lefty.
Gordon waits. Pops it up. Foul territory. Josh
So one pitch and done outing.
makes the play.
Oh, fantastic. Yep.
He doesn't know it yet? Dude, imagine, like,
Eric Hosmer's one-out triple.
you did what you asked. One pitch.
You wanted me to get the lefty. I got the lefty.
Pomeranz.
Good job. High fives for that.
Hell of a day, kid.
One. I could do that on a given night.
About the Lester trade being the big difference.
I'd fail 99 times, but one time I could do that.
Yeah. I think the odds are even better than that.
Thank you.
Shift. You probably get a lot of shifts for you.
Cal Ripken in the booth. Huh.
Only one relief appearance for Oakland.
Handsome
Looking
Cal Ripken.
bored.
If you need
Ernie with a heavy
Seen
lean
a lot
right
of
now.
things in your career,
He didn't
Iron
think it was
Man.
going to be a long one tonight.
This one's got this one's got to rank up there.
Going back and forth, in my own experience, I was thinking about our series. Against
Jason
Cleveland in
Hamill?
97. It felt
Yeah.
like every play.
J-Ham
You were in extra innings. Every play was magnified, but I've never seen anything like this.
versus someone named
Cologne has 2 stolen bases right
Sal-
now that allow him to steal.
Vidor
Or Perez at the plate.
Perez.
Hamill throws over.
Okay.
Rusty Kuntz at first base.
Mm.
Christian Colin.
I think it's Cologne, right?
Colin and Kuntz for the Royals in
Just
the first base
take
area.
off, Christian. You already tied it.
Perez looking for
Yeah.
his first hit.
Like, just run,
He's
kid.
0 for 5.
I don't care if you're quick.
No, he's not.
I don't think he is. You just gotta run. Maybe the catcher throws it into center.
Got in a big spot in the 8th.
I mean, what? They stole 7 games in this? Seven bases in this
and
game?
the 10th.
7 swipes in this
I
game.
mean, if Salvador Perez is on first base, he's trying to steal. You would join the steal party. Who got all the stolen bases? I'm gonna look it up.
Dude, they were. I don't think anyone had 2. I might have misread it.
The thing I noticed, no doubles defense in the outfield. Cal.
Aoki had 1. Escobar had 1. Lorenzo Cain had 1. Terrence Gore had 1. Alex Gordon had 1. Dyson had 1. And Christian Colon is about to have 1. No one had 2. So 7
that's-
different players had a stolen base?
Foul right there at the plate.
By the way, I'm so happy Cologne steals. I didn't know that.
Ball off, no doubles, so the run can't score from first base here. It would require 2 hits. when they're
14
defensive.
offensive players, and half of them stole a base.
Playing tight
If
on the
Christian
line.
Cologne is my spirit animal
Line down to third.
on the baseball field, like this should be a ball in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher. Catcher still has him pegged, but he does like the swim slide and gets in.
Okay. I like that. I thought that was going to be the stolen base. And I was going to be happy with you, but also mad at you. Also think you're
Sure.
kind of cheating.
Good jumpy at all at the plate.
I have not cheated on
Want
this
to hit
one.
that.
So what you're saying is
Runs.
Christian Colon can't have a straight up steal. It's got to be something like he took advantage of a break, like his go ahead RBI was a swinging bunt. His steal's going to be like
Something has to be slightly amiss. If everything was executed, he would be out.
Okay.
Infield chopper have tied it.
Here he goes.
Oh, that extra secondary.
Close play there at first base.
That looks pretty close from that angle.
That was tight. It always is with him.
Middle field of his right hand. That's why
It's
he has
never
that
easy
sleeve
with Christian
on.
Cologne.
I kiddingly always call it an oven mitt. That's what it looks
I
like.
wonder, is that like a
Protect
deep
his
cuts
hand
jersey
and
in
slide
Royal
back
Land?
into the base.
Like if you're the guy that rolls up to the bar with the CC jersey, it's
Two
like,
strikes might be worth a
my
chance.
man.
No.
Or is it like, you're a douchebag?
Yeah.
There he goes.
You didn't know.
Of Derek Norris.
You didn't know that, dude. You didn't know that that's what that stolen base was.
Coming.
I swear on my life I didn't know that.
That's unreal.
Bob Melvin.
A pitch out. I mean, that's exactly what you described. Everything goes right. He's
See where
dead.
The eyes of Norris were not on the baseball, watching it into the glove. They were on Cologne, who was running the second base. That's why the miss.
That guy's on crutches.
The winning
Sucks.
run is at second.
It's my favorite player.
Agent of Chaos, this has to be the pitch that ends it, right?
In a roster of
So Christian Colon.
I,
So he's your spirit animal, confirmed?
have stolen the base.
1000%. Man, we talk a lot about the bad feelings in baseball.
Team that led baseball in stolen
If
bases
you're a
and
catcher, that's got to be up there on the nightmare list.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, yeah. 7 dudes
Because I
have
mean, at
stolen
least
base.
normally, if there's a pass ball, I mean, normally a pitch bounces in the dirt.
The Kansas City Royals are walking off into the ALDS.
Get out of there, left fielder.
It's nice of him to give the ball. George Brett. Holy smokes.
You guys see that?
Whoa, they're all the way out in the outfield.
Whoa. This is the furthest out dog pile we've seen.
Yeah.
So what's that mean? Whoever got Salvi when he
Yeah.
rounded first must have just kept going.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoever
there
that
he
guy is. Who was it? That Salvador? He must be deep in. He must. Whoa! Uh-oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Give Oakland the blues. That's come on now. Like they don't need all that. It's a little too much.
I'm okay with it. You have to know
No.
it's not good, but you still brought it.
Thanks for the memories. That's cool. Yeah, Perez. It's pretty
I
basic.
like the other side better than that.
I just wouldn't wish the blues on the whole city of Oakland. You know, there's some people that don't even care about baseball, and you're wishing them just, go into depression. Come on.
No, you're passing them on to the hockey team. They're like, Oakland doesn't have a hockey team. Go watch St. Louis this year. They're good.
Oh, I get it. Ah!
That close to the glove of
Man.
Josh Donaldson.
Another breaking ball. Gets this one a little over the plate.
I don't know. Should he be
Perez
closer
gets
to the
enough of it,
line?
stays
Is
back
that
just
rude?
enough, and
No
strong
idea.
enough to hit the ball down
And
the
even
line.
if he makes that play, it's not looking good.
I mean, you stop the run.
A night. Here in
Yeah, but there's
Kansas
still... Yeah, there's 2 outs, I guess. Yeah. Tie game, though, so...
Baseball's
Tie game.
version of highway robbery by the Kansas City Royals.
Dude, so what I wanted to say at the top of the show
Stole
was...
7 bases.
The Royals go on to have a 3-game set versus the Angels. Both games go into extra innings. Then the Royals win the 3rd game, right? But
Yep.
that Angels team, they're not like a mainstay impressive team. The Angels are kind of in, this whatever. And then
They
they
haven't
go.
been since the early 2000s.
Then they play the Orioles.
Yeah.
And the Orioles had a good squad, but still never like a perennial threat. Like this year is weird in the AL postseason.
You're missing a couple of the normal powers, yeah.
Long time coming for this Kansas City Royals team. 0 for 5 when you step to the plate. Take me through that. Now he's got plenty of water.
Oh for 5 when you step to the plate. Okay.
What were you thinking when you stepped
I
up
like
there?
it.
Hey, I saw it right now. I just want to bring Sissy. And they call it the pitch out, you know. No release the ball. He get it to second base. And that's my time. He said, I got all 4 or 5 all game, you know. I need to do something for the team right now. And that's what I got. He throw me a slider. He leave a little up. And I hit in the front.
7 stolen bases for you guys. What kind of a weapon is that for this team?
We got a lot of guys, you know, like to run, and they don't know run, you know. That's why P do, that's what I have to say, that's what P do. They get on base, they try to get a second, and all, yeah, you have to bring in.
You ready for more of this?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
As your hero, Salvador Perez.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That was a sincere thank you at the end there. Slider, left it a little up. I got that, and they like to run.
Hooked it.
Well, they waited 29 years for postseason
They lose to the San Francisco Giants in the World Series. Come back the next year.
and they waited another
Run it back.
almost 5 hours.
Norris has to feel like shit that
And it came
Oh, yeah.
that pitch out. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us and watching this. We'll be back on whatever the next day is, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This one comes out on, I believe, a Wednesday. None of this matters. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.